Welcome to the Afro Latina Show. I am your host, Alicia Anabel-Santos, La Diosa Dominicana, La Santera. Welcome to episode 296. Why are you scared? This morning, while I was in the shower, I was thinking about, I was listening to a song, and one of the lyrics, one of the lines of the song was, why are you so when I got out of the shower, I was thinking about all the ways that we may be afraid to pursue something we really want to achieve, something we really want to have, you know, manifested in our lives. And so, why are you scared? There are many reasons why we can be afraid. I write a lot about fear. If I look at my journals over the past 17 years of writing, I know that fear is a theme in every single book. And one of the things, well, two of the reasons why I have feared, my own greatness is connected to fear of failure and fear of success, which is crazy to me. So I would say the past 3 years, I have tried to incorporate these rituals in my writing and in my creative life where I tackle my art like an athlete. Like I have this obsession with the Serena Williams, with Coach Wooden, with all of these star athletes and coaches, and what it is that drives them, what makes someone great, what makes someone a master of their field. And it's this idea of being fearless, which is scary as fuck because, I don't know that it's realistic to have no fears. I think it's okay to fear some things. There are some valid fears that we walk with. But fearing success, fearing our greatness, fearing goodness, good things for our lives, for the people we love and our family, I don't know that we need to fear that. I'm not saying that I have an answer for how we release that. But what I do know I have studied the greats, is that one of the things that they do is they wake up every fucking day and they do it. Period. They have a discipline and endurance and inner strength. I talk a lot about strengthening your core. I love dancers also. I follow a lot of dancers and choreographers, and they inspire me because every day, even if their form is ballroom, these motherfuckers are dancing hip hop, and they're dancing tap, and they're dancing contemporary, and they're studying other forms to get better, to master their art, because they're not fearing their greatness. And even if they are afraid, they're saying, fuck it, I'm going to leap anyway. So why are you scared? That's the diary today. That's the question that we're going to meditate on. And so let's close our eyes and let's sit comfortably. Let's take some deep breaths. Let's inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, last breath. Hold it. Breathe normally. Why are you so scared? Why am I so scared? Really think about that. Think about what it is you're afraid is going to happen. Do you fear that you'll lose people, that people will stop talking to you, that people will think you're better than them, that you'll leave the hood and leave people behind? I remember when I first started my writer's journey, my career as a writer, a lot of my family, there was a lot of resistance to the solitude that I would take to create. They thought that I was being antisocial, that I was changing, that I thought I was better than them. And the truth is, I was focusing on my craft. I was trying to create. I was trying to put in the work required to get to the place that I want to be as a professional writer, like as a successful writer. And so I have family members. I remember I have an aunt that when she would see me writing, she would say, Yo odio ese maldito lapicero. Tú siempre tienes un lapicero en la mano. And I didn't understand what that anger was about. Like, what was she afraid of? You know, I don't know. I can't answer that, but that's part of what I think has been the reason why I haven't like pushed myself further, because I have these voices in my life that aren't saying, a lot of the voices in my life aren't pushing me, pushing the wind against my sails so that I can move forward. A lot of the people in my life are afraid that I'm going to leave them behind. And so their insecurities projected on me add to my already present insecurities. And so it has taken a lot of work and a lot of years and a lot of faith in me and my ability to push past that and say, okay, that's their shit, not mine. And I want this badly. So it gets to a place where it's like, how bad do you want it? Okay, you're afraid, but how bad do you really want it? So meditate on that. You can pause the meditation at any moment to reflect, journal, write yourself a letter, think about some of the things that have come up. Maybe I said something that made you uncomfortable. Curse me out on the page if you need to. Why are you so scared? What's the worst that can happen if you go for the thing that you want? And when you're ready, only when you're ready, come out of meditation. On one of my last therapy sessions many years ago, my therapist asked, we were talking about fear and picture myself in this room. She asked me to describe it. She asked me to describe what I was looking at, what was in this room, what I was surrounded by. And then she told me to focus on a door. There was this door with a knob. What do you see on the other side? And I started crying because I walked through the door and I got to the other side, and my biggest fear was manifested in that visualization technique. I saw no one. I was alone. And that was the root of my fear, that I felt like my family wouldn't love me, that they would hate me, that they would want nothing to do with me. But the truth is, so many years later, that they are so incredibly proud of me, and they are my biggest fans. And they may not understand why I do the things that I do, or why I've chosen a life of like struggle some days and hard work and this writing thing that they don't even see as a real job. But they truly have changed with me. They've grown with me, and they've grown with me because they have seen how badly I want this. And so with that, it's all right to be afraid, but we have to leap anyway. And we have to do the work every single day. And so with that, family, that's it. That's my meditation for today. I'm wishing you an incredible day. My intention for today is to be fearless, to be the monster that I am. I'm wishing you love and peace, and to be surrounded by people who lift you and put air on your sails and push you. And if they're not pushing you, push yourself anyway. And you know the drill. If you like what you hear, subscribe, like, follow me on Instagram, La Santera and Afro Latina Show. And I am Diosa Dominicana on Twitter and Tumblr. And email me info.alicianabel@gmail.com. Peace.